Are you beginning to understand now the war on Islam? Number four. He would have to cause that state of Israel to become the ruling state in the world. As the Israel of Nabi Sulaiman alayhi salam was the ruling state in the world. And it must appear to be eternal rule. He can now appear himself in Jerusalem ruling the world. And he would have successfully impersonated the Messiah. Now that is an extremely difficult task to perform. How is Dajjal going to do that? For one small group of people to rule the whole world? A handful of people to rule the whole? How is he going to do that? Well, central to the strategy must be to bring all of mankind together as one Jamaat. Globalization. It'll be easier now to control them. The Prophet ﷺ revealed to us some of the strategies of Dajjal. And this is an essential part of the lecture. I'm not straying, Brother Chairman. He said that Dajjal will get mankind to worship him instead of Allah. It's called shirk. But how will he attack us with his shirk? Would he put an idol there for us to worship? No, we're not dum-dums. We're not going to worship an idol, will we? Well, what kind of shirk will it be? The Prophet warned. He said that his shirk would be so difficult to recognize. How difficult? As difficult as it would be to recognize a black ant. What is ant in Bahasa? Sumbu. Sumbu. Black sumbu. Sumbu titam. A black ant. On a black stone. On a dark night. Who can see a black ant on a black stone on a dark night? Not even Prime Minister can do that. Who can do that? The only one who can see that is the one who has Noor. Noor. But this Noor is not sold in the stock market. No. This Noor is not sold in the stock market. I hope Dr. Noor is listening. This Noor, Allahu Noor as-samawati wal-ard. Allah is the Noor of the heavens and the earth. Yahdillahu li noorihi man yasha. Allah guides to his Noor whomsoever Allah wishes to guide. It is only the one who has that Noor in his heart. Only he can see the black ant on the black stone on a dark night. So only he can recognize the shirk of Dajjal. Where is that shirk today? Oh yes, it's here. It has embraced all of mankind. Illa masha'Allah. I'm only going to describe one form of the shirk. There are many others, only one. Islam declares that Allah is Al-Malik. What is Al-Malik? Don't tell me king. Don't tell me king. No. Allah is Al-Malik, the sovereign. The one who possesses sovereignty. That is political terminology. The one who possesses sovereignty. Anyone who claims sovereignty other than Allah is committing shirk. Anyone who recognizes that claim has entered into shirk. The modern state, which if you didn't know, let me tell you, was born in Europe, had his diapers changed in Europe. The modern secular state was fed in Europe, grew up in Europe, and was then exported outside, all around the world, including the Malay Peninsula. The modern secular state declares Allah is no longer Al-Malik. No. The state is Al-Malik. Meaning the state is sovereign, not Allah. That is shirk. that shirk has embraced all of mankind today. All. Illa masha'Allah. Islam declares that Allah is Al-Akbar, the one whose authority is supreme. You can't perform salat, moving from one position to another without proclaiming Allah is the one whose authority is supreme. Allahu Akbar. The modern secular state says no. The state is Al-Akbar. Supreme authority belongs to the state. Supreme authority belongs to the Security Council of the United Nations until, of course, Mr. Bush came around. That is shirk. Islam declares that Allah is Al-Hakam, the one whose law is the supreme law. The modern state born in Europe says no. The law of the state is the supreme law. That is shirk. Allah declares something to be haram. The modern state says we can make it halal. Legalize it. That is shirk. When we pledge our allegiance to the modern secular state, and we pledge our allegiance to the constitution of the modern secular state, we enter into that shirk. When we vote in the elections, remember I'm speaking about this subject in Kelantan 2 nights ago. When we vote in the elections of the modern secular state, we do so for creating the government which will preside over the shirk. So we enter into the shirk. But if there are those who are not persuaded by my argument, they think that I'm wrong, all I say to them is, wait until you're in the grave. Then you remember my words. Yes, you will. Dajjal uses the institution of the modern secular state and the international organizations which are created one after the other, League of Nations, then United Nations, and then one that is coming now to replace the United Nations, in order to achieve political globalization. And political globalization is essential for controlling mankind. The Prophet ﷺ then spoke about riba. He said that the age of Dajjal will be the age of kathratu riba, when riba will take control of the economy around the world. That has come today. One form of riba is borrowing and lending money on interest. When that happens, then wealth no longer circulates through the economy. The rich now remain permanently rich. The poor are imprisoned in permanent poverty. Another form of riba is what the Americans call a rip-off. That today is in money, your paper money. And this form of riba is used to rip off mankind even more, so the rich grow richer and richer and richer and richer, and the masses descend into such abject poverty that a new economic slavery descends upon mankind. This riba is used to bring about economic globalization for economic slavery on a global scale. It's not just the money they're after. No. They're after more than that. They want to reduce you to poverty and destitution so that you'll be devoid of power. So Al-Azhar University, Mubarak's Al-Azhar, could declare jihad, but it's a meaningless declaration when you don't have the power to wage jihad, because you're in economic slavery. That is the use of the weapon of riba.